Right guys, so we're going to go through question 3 for the road geometry. It's taken from the 2017 paper, so it's a ski slope. Alright, so we're told from A to B's level at 65 metres, B to C falls from 65 to 50 metres, so B is at 65, C is at 50, C to D is level at 50. We're told the fill for the question, the ratio is 1:2. If you multiply 5 by 2, you get 10. For cut, we're told it's 1:1.5. 5 by 1.5 gives you 7.5. Okay. Remember, we always put the fill cone at the highest end of the road, and if it's a cut cone we need, we put it at the lowest end of the road. Okay. The contours are at 5 metre intervals, as it says in the question. We know B to C, as we already said, is fallen from 65 to 50, okay, so it falls by 15 metres, alright. So a ratio for cut, okay, because we're going to need to cut this section here where it's fallen. So a ratio for cut is 7.5. So what we have to do is cross multiply 15 by 7.5 and we get 22.5. So we're going to draw a cone, radius 22.5 here at C, because we know point C is at a height of 50 and the contour of 50 exactly meets that point there. So we're briefly going to run through the question. So from A to B is level at 65, okay, and we know that C is at a height of 50, so the road falls from B to C. So A, the contours around here are all higher than the road, so that means we're going to be using our 1.5 for cut, so that becomes 5 is to 7.5. So we're going to measure up in 7.5s. We'll do it very quickly. So parallel to the road, we're going to do our 7.5 marks across like that, and we're going to mark our points. So if the road is 65, this one's going to be 70, 75, 80, 85 and 90 is our highest point, as you can see there. So our 70 contour meets there, 75, 80, 85, 90, so we actually have two 90s. We're back down to 85 and so on. We don't need to go any further, as you can see, because point B is here and it's fallen, okay? So what I'm just going to do, I'm going to join them points up, okay? I won't need that point there. Okay, as we said, from B to C falls from 65 to 50. There's a 15 metre gap there. So a ratio for cut, we're going to be cutting here, is 5. Okay, so we need to change that now to 15 because the gap between B and C is 15 metres. So 15 multiplied by 7.5 will give you 22.5. So you get your compass at 22.5 and you draw your cone. Alright, and then you're going to join a tangent from your cone from B. That height comes from B, which is 65, so that's your 65 metre interval. Again, 90 degrees or perpendicular. I'll draw a line to that point, and we're going to measure up in 7.5. So we'll measure up in 7.5s. Take your time, get it right. Okay, so that's 65, here I have 70, 75, 80 and 85. Okay, probably need to go up to 90. We're going to need to go down a little bit, so we're going to go down in 7.5s, so that would be 60 and 55, so hopefully we'll have enough there. So I'm going to use my sliding set squares, line it up with the tangent, and draw my lines back. So 60, here I have the 55, 70, 75, so on. Okay, now we will actually need our 90 point. So I'm just going to draw the 90 now. So that's 90. Okay, join up your points. Okay, see, nice and handy, we know it's 50. Next one's 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, so that's my original point, 85, and then up to my 90, which is here and here, so they actually meet, guys, bang on there. Okay, so we join that up. Okay, so that's what our contour looks like. So they're not really crossing, they're actually meeting exactly at a point. Okay, so as we say, cut, circle at the highest end of the road, or the highest end of the highest point. Okay, so that's the first part. Finished. Again, guys, you can shade it on. Alright, so the next part of the road from here is actually going to be fill. So our ratio for fill is 1:2, so that becomes 5:10. Okay, so 5/2 gives you 10. So the road's level here, so nice and easy, we just go parallel to the road. So I'm going to use my sliding set squares. Okay, so you know the road's at a height of 50. So inside 3 will be enough there. So if the road's at 50, this will be 45, 40 and 35. Okay, so we have 50 there, 45 contour is here, 40 there, 35 there, so we should have enough there for them to cross later on. Again here, nice and easy, it's parallel to the road, so draw a straight line to cross. Okay, so the road again is at 50, so that's 45, 40, 35 and 30. So this contour is 40, 35, 30, 30, 35. Next one here is 40. I need to extend. 40 will meet there. Okay, so you'll join them all up. And that is your full part. Okay. So that's the full part of the road. As you can see, they cross here, okay? So you can just shade on the area of full. Okay. Don't forget at the corners we have to join the. Okay, so it's roughly filled in. So the corners we need to represent a line going from the corner to that point. Alright. And that is part A of the question finished. Alright, very quickly guys, we're going to do part B. So part B, the profile E to F, which is here. Okay, E is 15 meters above, F is 20 meters above. So E is here, the road from A to B is level at 65. So 65 plus 15 gives you 80. So I'm going to write E in at 80. F, so we know F here is at 50. So 50 plus 20 gives you 70. Okay, so you have to find, the question you're asked is find the maximum vertical distance between cable and ground. You have to mark your answer on the profile map that we're going to draw. Okay, so you're going to take all your lines straight up. So here is a pencil, so E straight up, F straight up. Okay, we're given a 50 meter height here, so the contour's a 5 meter gap, so I'm just going to measure up 5 very quickly. Draw these lines across like that. Okay, so 55, 60, 75, 80, 85 and 90. So we know E has to be at a height of 80, and we know the ground contour again here is 65, what am I at now? That'll be 65, 70, 75, 80, sorry, so 80 is here, and my 65 is there. Okay, so we know that one, so 80 and 65. Over here at F, we want a height of 70, which is here, and C is at 50, which is here. Okay. We know C, so we can put points B and C on a road as well. So just take them lines straight up. We know they're at a height of 50, and this one's at a height of 65. Okay. So then from here to here, sloping up like so. Okay. So So E is here, F is here. Okay. So we have E and F. I'm going to get my pen and join them together. Okay, so it's a cable running from E to F. Again, guys, the question we're asked is to find the maximum vertical distance between the cable and the ground. So the ground is here, okay, and the cable is here, okay. So I'll just highlight the ground in red here to make it easy for you to see. Okay, so we want to see what the maximum height is. We know that height has to be 15, and this height has to be 20. So you're going to mark the maximum height, which clearly when you look at your profile is from there to there. So how you're going to mark it in the question, very simply, if this was an exam situation, just draw a straight line out from there, a straight line out from there, and you can just put two arrows here saying H, and that's the height. And the actual height that I have here is 22. Okay guys, so that's that question. That's part A and B of the 2017 question.